Do you know the fastest way to kill your dream? It is not laziness or lack of talent. It is having too many goals at the same time. You want to be everything at once, but we end up being nothing in the end. The truth is, success doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing less, but doing it with relentless focus. The problem is, we live in a world that glorifies being busy. Everyone is rushing, multitasking, starting 10 different projects at once. But here is the hard truth. Being busy is not the same as being productive. If hard work alone was the key, every construction worker or farmer would have been a millionaire. But here is the simple secret. Success comes from working hard on the right thing, your one thing. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how focusing on one thing is the best path to success and how you can start applying it in your life starting from today. Before I move fully into our discussion, I would like you to watch this video.
Do you know what the secret of life is?
No, what?
This.
Your finger?
One thing. Just one thing. You stick to that and everything else don't mean shit.
That's great, but what's the one thing?
That's what you gotta figure out.
If everything completely goes away, how do you want to be remembered?
I mean, if I die?
Everything just goes away. How would you, if you could be associated with one thing, how would you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith.
Everyone you admire today focuses on one thing. I'll be calling some of their names, and we all know it is obvious to us what they focused on. Cristiano Ronaldo, for instance, is someone that has dedicated his life to football. Anthony Joshua focuses on boxing. See, Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, if you call his name, he's always remembered for one thing. And the video I played earlier, we saw a young man that was just assassinated, Charlie Kirk. He has always wanted to be remembered for his courage and his faith. Great men that have shaped the history of the world have always focused on one thing. But the problem you have with young people now is that we want to be everything at once. We want to be Cristiano Ronaldo in football. We want to be Michael Jackson or Davido in music. It's not going to be possible. This is one reason why a lot of young people are disappointed, frustrated, and tired. Because when you have scattered focus, you want to be doing 5 things at the same time. When you have scattered focus, it's going to make you tired and weak. When you discover that you are not making the progress you should make, you will see that you become discouraged and you become tired. Right? You are not productive in what you are doing. Giving an example now, as a student, you want to graduate with a very good point. You want to also start a business. You want to go viral on TikTok, and you want to do crypto all at the same time. You are splitting your focus, and because of that, you can never be effective. You can only do averagely well. You cannot do excellently well in all those things. Now, what is the reason why young people have this scattered focus? It's because most of them have not discovered their one thing. They have not discovered their purpose. So when we don't know our purpose, we are tempted to jump between things, hoping we are going to find happiness or joy in one of them. If you have not found your purpose, you are testing. You want to test this if it will work. You want to test this if it will work. You want to also test this if it is going to work, right? But for people that have found their purpose, they know what they are aiming at. So one reason why people jump is because they have not discovered their purpose and their one thing. What does focus really look like? If you look people that are focused, they always have one thing in mind before going to bed and have that same thing in mind when waking up from bed. What is that one thing that you want to wake up for? What is that one thing that you feel happy about? You know, it is very easy to discover your one thing because I feel that is what is going to give us this direct focus we are talking about. This is what someone said, that it is those who concentrate on but one thing at a time who advance in the world. Everybody has 24 hours. While other people are making progress, some people are just thinking, does it look like some other people are making progress and some other people are just busying around? It's because they are working on one thing. Now, this is the idea. I'm not saying that you cannot be doing 2-3 things at the same time. What I'm saying is, when you are working on your right thing, on the one thing, every other things are going to fall into place. I've discovered my one thing and I've started working on my one thing. And the video I played earlier, I'm going to replay it again for you to watch now. You get it? Now, in that video, he discovered the man was raising his finger like this. That one thing is what you should focus on. It doesn't mean you should just be doing one thing and leave every other thing. What he's saying in that video is this: that when you discover your one thing, every other things you are going to do should be what will push that one thing forward. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the idea. I've discovered my one thing, and then because I've discovered my one thing, I'm going to know other things I will need that will help me achieve my one thing. You see, I start pursuing those things. So when I start pursuing those things, it doesn't mean I'm not doing my one thing. I'm still doing my one thing, because those things I'm pursuing now is going to help me to also achieve my one thing, right? So if you are doing two things that are contradicting each other, there is no way you can make progress. So direct focus is what we need. And these are some practical tips I have for us before the end of this video. And tip number one is figure out your one thing. Ask yourself what matters most right now. What is the one thing you should be focusing on right now? And tip number two is pick one goal and crush it. Don't try to climb 5 mountains at a time. Choose one, reach the top, then move to the next. That is the idea. You are doing too many things at the same time. So what you should do, pick what is most important. When you crush it, then you bring the next goal, crush it, and you bring the next goal. And the third thing, the third tips, practical tip I want to give us today is cut off distraction. If you want to focus, have a direct focus on the one thing that you are meant to be doing, on the one thing that will give you relevance, you must cut distraction. Distractions can be people, distractions can be in form of some other assignments, can be distraction. And then next, you must accept sacrifice. Accept sacrifice. Like I said, look at people that have shaped history. They have always focused on one thing, their heartbeat. One thing is what has given them joy, and eventually that one thing is what has made their name to remain in the sand of time. So in conclusion, what am I trying to say? At every stage in your life, there are things that are very important. So let's figure out those things that are important at every stage in our lives, and then begin to work on those one thing. And as you begin to work on those one thing, other things will begin to surface. At a time, you pick a goal and crush it. Don't have too many goals, but per time, choose what is important for you and crush it. That is how success, the best part that success can be achieved. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I want you to subscribe if you want content like this. We review books and we talk about self-improvement, personal development. You can subscribe so that you can get direct notification when next I drop my video. Thank you.